Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question involving time. The key parts of the question are you're told that there is a concert one evening. Now the evening is really important because you need to be thinking whether you're in the morning, AM or PM in the afternoon or even into the evening. You're told that it took her 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to the concert from home. And she arrived at the concert at 7:10. You've got to work out what time did she leave home. You need to write the answer to that in this box here, and that will give you 1 mark in the exam. You're then told the concert started at 7:20 and it finished at 9:05 p.m. And you've got to work out how long the concert lasted. And you need to write your answer in terms of hours and minutes in the box here, and again this is worth 1 mark. So your key facts that you need to know. You need to know that the evening means PM. So as it says here, you've got 7:20 p.m, 9:05 p.m. They've already given you a clue that it's PM in the question. You need to know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. You need to know that the long hand on the clock points to the minutes. And you need to know that the shorthand of the clock points to the hours. And your clock, you should be familiar with the face of the clock, with 12 being at the top, 6 at the bottom, which is half past, and every number coming round here counts round in 5 minutes. So we've got 5 past, 10 past, or 5 to, 10 to, depends on which side of the clock you're at. Press pause, use the clock to help you work out what time she left home, and also how long the concert lasted. Press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Fantastic work, so hopefully you've managed to come up with an answer. So we're told to start with that she arrived at 7:10. So if we think about that on the clock, the little hand is pointed to the 7 or just after the 7 because it's at 10 past. And 10 past from the hour, which is the vertical here, 12 o'clock, we've got 5 minutes past, 10 minutes past. So we arrive at 7:10. This is what that looks like on the clock. Now you're told it took her 1 hour and 20 minutes to get there from home. So if she arrived at 7:10, an hour before that is 6:10, and it was an extra 20 minutes, so it's got to be before 6 o'clock in the evening. So if I take this hand here and go back 20 minutes, so 5, 10, 15, 20, the big hand is pointing to the 10, because that's 20 minutes before. We know it's got to be before 6 o'clock because an hour before 7:10 is 6:10, so it's got to be going into the 5 something. So this is the time that she actually left home. So the little hand is not on the 5, but it's going towards the 6, so it's between the 5 and the 6. And the big hand is pointed to the 10, which was 20 minutes before this purple clock time we had here. So if we look at this, the time she left home is going to be 5, okay, and if you count all the way round from the top, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, so it's going to be 5:50 p.m. because we are in the evening, and that will give you 1 mark in the exam. The next part of the information tells us that the concert started at 7:20. So again, we can think of our clock and we can think of 7:20. So 20 past is 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes past, and the little hand is pointed to the 7. It'll be slightly after 7 because it moves round as the minutes move round the clock. We know the concert finishes at 9:05. So we've got to work out how long the concert lasted. So 9:05, if you think of 9 o'clock, so 9 o'clock is across here, and 5 past is at the top here. So there's 9 o'clock, and 05, that's the time the concert finished. So you've got to work out the length of time between 7:20 and 9:05. So if we look at the time here, so we're at 7:20, if we add on an hour, that will take me to 8:20. So the little hand will be pointed to the 8. If you added on another hour, that will take you to 9:20, and we're only at 9:05, so it isn't 2 hours, it's only 1 hour. So it's 1 hour, and then we've got to work out how many minutes it is from the hand being on the 4 to being to the 1. So we've got to count the number of minutes round. So starting at the 4, we're going to count round 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it's 1 hour and 45 minutes, and this will give you your second mark. Just have a big tick if you got those correct. Great work, well done. Now in the exam you don't need to draw out a clock because there should be a clock in the room, so you can just look at the clock in the exam hall and you can see what the time is, or you can look at a watch on your wrist. If you've got a watch with you on your wrist, that will help you with any time questions. So look at the surroundings around you, use those to help you work out the time. The mark scheme on this question shows the answers 5:50 or 5:50 p.m. or even written in 24-hour clock as 17:50, because if you added 12 plus 5 that gives you 17. The second mark was awarded for 1 hour and 45 minutes. It does say except on the right hand side it written in terms of words, so 10 to 6, or written as 10 to 6 like this. There are different ways of writing it. Or if you've written down here, award 1 mark if it is written as 1.75 of an hour and the last bit of it is blank, or 105 minutes, that will also give you a mark. The 1M means 1 method mark, so make sure you know how to write your answer clearly. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.